and I thought that was important. I have a call on line 1. Hopefully you can hear me. Hello.
Hey, Josh, how you doing?
Mr. Toomey.
Good. Hey, look, I was listening to you, and you hit one of my sorest subjects there is just, the difference between laws and regulations.
Sure.
I mean, do you understand that the government is just, every time we turn around, they create these laws. Basically, a law is don't do this.
Right.
And then a regulation is you must do this. You must wear your seatbelts. You must do this. And like you say, they're just squeezing us from both ends.
Right.
Don't do this. You must do that. And before you know it, where do we end up, Josh?
Yeah, exactly. This kind of talks, or it also brings up the point of the Arizona immigration bill that was just passed. People are going to be able to, hey, let me see your papers. And that reminds me of Germany.
Well, yeah, they did the same thing to you when you got pulled over by the cops, right?
Yeah, yeah. What's your? Let me see your license and registration. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just for.
And we put up with certain levels of that.
Right.
But where do we draw the line? I guess is the question. And the thing is, we keep electing people, and we send the same people back. And they do the same things over and over again. They just create more laws to extract more tax money. So what's the final answer going to be, Josh?
Well, my final answer is property rights, Constitution, because I'm not hurting anybody, and I'm driving along, and so you see a red sticker on my car, and you can pull me over. Isn't that a little violating, that's violating my privacy at that. And, I have to pay into the system because, somebody up there said so. And what about my rights as an individual? That's all it is. And so I don't think that, speeding, I mean, there's a certain point at which you have to be responsible for yourself. You can't speed, agreed. But you can't just pull someone over for not hurting anybody but speeding. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the thing is, you need to face, your accuser and the victim of any crime you commit, and these are just, bureaucratic infractions that we're facing. And you made me laugh when you were talking about your inspection sticker, because I did the same thing.
Oh, really?
And so I let it go for a couple of months, and the guy said, hey, you're way overdue. And I said, well, yeah, I figured I could at least, by the time I got it fixed, I'd save a couple of months. He says, no. He says, you paid your money in March, so your sticker gets reset to March. I said, oh, man.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, so you can't win with the bureaucrats. They got the red tape down to a science, Josh.
Yeah, and it's more money for them. That's all it comes down to. Yeah, you're right.
Well, you know what the definition of a bureaucracy is, Josh?
Yeah, a bunch of idiots. That's the way I see it.
Stupidity.
No, what's
You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work, Josh, and have a good night, buddy.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Oh. So, it's just a little, it's overbearing, and, you get pulled over. I got a car. Why do I have to be told what to do with my car? It's my car. Yes, I'm on public ground, but it's my car. I didn't hurt anybody. It comes down to property rights. They are just trying to stick you, gain power to the state. You notice, you're growing government, and it's one law after another. Why aren't laws repealed? I was going to bring this up too. Conservatives are for little government, or at least they say they are. Why haven't we repealed any laws? Once you're comfortable with a law, that's more power to the state and less power for you, which is less freedom. And that's why we have to come back to property rights. It's and natural law, all of this. It's very important, and you got the right idea. So, you know what? That's enough for me. Information is the currency of democracy. You should definitely check out other resources other than the mainstream media. You feel it in your bones. You feel that the government is growing and we're going nowhere. There is less freedom here than you think. So go check out the Constitution, read up on it, and think about natural law. And I appreciate your time. Take it easy, everybody.